Creating new polls with GD topic polls plugin is very easy. Here is the classic create new topics form in BBPress, and as you can see at the bottom you have option to create new poll. Simply enable this and you will get the rest of the fields you can set for a new poll. First you need to ask a question. Then you need to describe your poll if you want. This is optional. And you need to add one or more responses to the list. Let's say we want to ask okay, let's add some description. And we'll enter your answers. You have options to move items around, to remove them, but you must always have at least two answers to be able to proceed. Also, make sure to create a poll actually. So let's use okay, let's go back there. So now you can set different things about your poll. First, who can take the poll? By default it's all registered users or only users who reply to this topic. So the users will need to reply to the topic first before they can select an answer in your poll. Next, how many responses are allowed? By default it's a single choice only, but depending on your poll, and like this one here, you will like unlimited choice and limit number of choices to 2 or more. We'll set to unlimited. Next, when the topic will be closed. When the poll is closed. Poll do not close. That's first option. By default, the poll will be closed when the topic is closed, or if enough users voted. So if for instance 20 users have cast their votes, the poll will close. And finally, when the date and time is reached. So you can set some date in the future when the poll will be closed. Next is showing the results. By default, plugin will include button to show results, or you can show results only after user has voted or after the poll is closed completely, so that no one can see the results before the poll closing. That's also a possibility. And finally, you can allow users to remove their votes. Removing a user vote allows that user to vote again after that. So, when you have set everything you need, simply click submit, and your poll is now part of the topic. It is displayed on top of the topic before the lead topic post, and it looks like this. So this is a multi-choice topic, a multi-choice poll, so you can choose a few things here and submit your vote. And there you go. Plugin uses different colors to represent each bar in the results, and there is an option to show who voted for which response here. As you can see, it's pretty easy. Finally, you can edit your poll by editing topic. When you edit the topic, you will see all poll options here, and you can make changes as you want them. But make sure that you don't remove any responses, because that will cause problems if you already have some votes cast for this poll. So removing the responses is not a good idea, but you can move them around. That doesn't affect the voting process, and you can change the content of each response, but that also is not a good idea because you have users who already voted for on in this poll. But you can make sure that some of the options are set properly, so we'll allow removing the votes. And now you have a new option here. So when a user have voted, there is an easy way to remove the vote, and we go back like this. If you don't want a list of users who voted for each response, you have option in a global plugin settings to disable that.